Why is my central air conditioner so loud?
If you have a builder-grade air conditioner, that's the consequence of having such a cheap unit.
It hasn't always been this loud.
Check that the air filter color isn't black, also known as, change it before the motor burns out.
I wonder if the motor is the problem.
If the problem is the motor, you'll usually hear the motor squealing or whining when you're standing next to the unit. If it is a fan, you'll hear it when the fan motor kicks in.
Or it is the fan motor that's making all the noise.
If it is a motor, the compressor motor and fan motor are the most likely culprits. I can't rule out debris being struck by fan blades either.
I could at least look in and see if there are leaves and branches hitting it.
You could have debris stuck in the fan blades making noise, but make sure you turn off the system before you remove it.
Of course, so I don't get hurt.
And you want to turn it off ASAP so you can get it out before it warps or bends the fan blades.
If the blades are warped, that could cause noise.
You can tell if that's the case, because the noise will be rhythmic and stop when the fan is off.
If the fan is off, the AC will be rather quiet.
If you turn down the fan and check the air conditioner's noise level and hear bubbling or pinging, it probably has a refrigerant leak.
I know that can cause the air conditioner to actually freeze up.
Or you get an extra leak or water drainage, because it causes more condensate.
Flowing water doesn't make the noises I'm hearing.
You could have a loose screw.
I'm not crazy.
The fans spin, and sometimes they cause screws in the fan motor or fan blades to come loose. Then you get a lot of noise as things rattle around.
At least that I could fix by tightening the screws. But that would cause mostly a rattling sound.
You can also see if the noise is fixed by adding grease.
There's an old joke: the if it moves and shouldn't, use duct tape, and if it doesn't move but should, use lubricant like WD-40.
So duct tape down the fan blades, and add lubricant to the grease port and motor bearings, and see if that eliminates the noise.
What if it doesn't?
Then the problem isn't simple normal wear and tear. If you hear grinding, then there's a major problem that needs to be repaired.
Like a worn bearing or motor burning out, I suppose.
See if any screws or other items drop down in the AC body to make noise as it runs, or if there is anything stuck against the air vents to vibrate with airflow.
If there isn't enough airflow, the motors will strain harder and louder to move the air that we're calling for.
At which point, you change the air filters and vents, and if that doesn't fix it, call for service knowing you won't pay a service rate for maintenance services.